Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi. Welcome back to my 100% now blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Z-A for Nintendo Switch 2, where, as you can see, we got all the colorful screws in the last episode, finally, and got to the big Canary Brush as a reward. I thought I would show that off. I'm gonna purposely stay in the hotel, though, because the next thing I want to do is actually make a couple more donuts for us, and then from there, we might actually just focus on the main storyline for a bit more. Again, I'm trying to balance out doing the main storyline and other stuff, but I have no idea how to do it well. Why is that only a 5 level boost now? It's a hyper, and it's only level 5 level boost. Okay, well, let's do this. And by that, I guess I mean making only a couple of notes. But yeah, long story short, there's a sorry, I think it's about time we did something different. But for now, we're actually going to the Dustish JoJo because I did a little bit of research, and it turns out one of these people is extra special. Yeah, right here, Hyper Train. This trust your Pokemon to me. If they're at least level 50, I'll put them through Hyper Training. You obviously, because we need you for your quest. Do you want to use a Golden Bottle Cap or some regular Bottle Caps? I'm gonna try this first. So you want to train all of your Pokemon stats? It tells you which ones haven't been mastered yet, huh? Okay. Here we go. Do you think you're ready? I'm gonna begin. I'm done. Reality is even good now thanks to my hyper training. That means we can't go any higher. I'm gonna use a regular bottle cap this time, and the stat I want to work on is... It says you can't train the stat further, huh? Let's try its mans, actually. You think you're ready? I'm gonna begin. Alright. I'm done. Absol is now even stronger thanks to my hyper training. That is insane that you could just do that. Wait, does that mean now, before, when I looked at it, it says best or hyper train. So if it's best, it means it doesn't, it's already as good as it can be, and it also says that it's been hyper trained, so that it has more HP than usual. Interesting. Anyway, looks like that gave us a little bit more health. But yeah, if you were wondering why I was struggling to get the Justice bottle caps or whatever, get the bottle caps used, well, this is the chick that does it, and I gave them to Lucario, of course, because of a very specific battle that I need to have for later. The others, I could care less about their stats, because there's only so much you can do already, and some of the stats are already best, so it's not like it matters in the long run anyway. Anyway, I thought I would check that because, to be fair, I needed to do that. Also, I think I will tell you, I probably will not be using my PC to look at stuff again for a while. Not saying I don't like it, it's more like I'm worried about what will happen if I mess up. Anyway, so I think we've waited too long now, so we should probably try to actually, well, clear this and forget about anything else. Because, starting now, we're definitely going to want to focus on actually completing this session, because the only way we can really, truly get stronger beyond that is to just keep doing hyperspace missions, which then unlocks even better berries, which then compounds upon itself as you then unlock even more missions, more hyperspace missions, all that stuff, yada yada yada. Basically a lot of stuff that we need, and we're gonna try and train as many Pokemon while we do that, because we're gonna need at least several different statted Pokemon at once. Will I do it all in? Probably not. But, yeah. Beyond that, I have no other idea how I'm going to do this. Also, I am still very lost. Maybe I should have done this. This seems like the really trolly spot to go anyway. It looked like we went around everywhere and couldn't find anything. Okay, we finally found the spot to get up. Okay, this elevator was visual. I just couldn't see it from here. But yeah, this is one of those troll spots. For some reason, they make you go all the way up here just to do a storyline. They really don't want us going over there, in fact. But yeah, over there, that's where we actually have to go for the main storyline. Kind of awkward to get to, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why they make you go all the way over there for some reason. It's just like that. And here I go messing up. Now we have to run all the way back. Now, in other videos, this is where we'd cut out parts of the video, but I'm not like that, because I, like showing you guys, what happens when you don't, pay attention to things. Yeah, exactly. So you don't hopefully make the same mistakes I do. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes. And someone as great as me can still make mistakes. Alright, forget this. We're just gonna go straight to the thing and forget anything else happened. Maybe grab this item along the way, but on that, it's time to go for the last battle setup. I'm just gonna keep Lucario and the other guys on that, so we might actually go into a battle zone at some point to start training those more when that happens. But for now, we're going here. Looks like there's a Pokemon in danger of Rogue Mega evolving for you. An overwhelming swell of Mega Power has been tested with Hyperspace Runa. A Pokemon inside must be to Rogue Mega Evolve. Will you answer and call it? Well, I'm going in now. We need this one because it's our strongest donut. Hey, don't forget about me. There's no forgetting someone like you, Tawny. Okay. Time to come whoever this Rogue Mega is. Like the 15 dozen time. You know one thing I need to do? Use the plus mode thing. Oh, it's just one of these bird... Something's been bothering me. TMZ stopped the tower when it went wild, and the tower was the cause of Rogue Mega evolution, right? So why are Pokemon in Hyperspace Luminose still Rogue Mega evolving? Maybe it's a ripple effect from all the Mega power that overflowed when the tower went nuts. Opponent here will be a Staraptor. Staraptor becomes a flying and fighting type once it Mega evolves. Adventure types will come in handy if you've got any. Yeah, well, I was about to actually do that, in fact. We've been going for the entire game without giving a certain Pokemon its heroic moment, and it's about time we finally did. Yeah, remember Raichu? We get to finally use him in a proper battle this time. My fighting type Lucario, on the other hand, will not be great, so we'll just place them with other stuff, I guess. Actually, maybe I'll keep him in, just not use him. But anyways, we had to do something that we haven't done in a while. We had to finally show off one of the reasons why I actually brought a Raichu on its team, and this is to show off its Mega Evolution. This is something you only get in the DLC, and it's about time we showed it off. So it looks like we're gonna be using our favorite Pichu, actually Raichu, in this battle. This is gonna be a cute battle, I think, for the ages. Alright, I get it. War Mega Evolution is imminent. Well, I'm ready to handle it. So this Pokemon doesn't get any anything else other than flying types. I think a steel type with rock moves would be better, because then it would also resist the moves, but having electric types works, so we'll try it. Alright. So now we have 3 different Pokemon at once, which is nice. I forgot. Do I have a different... oh, you know what? Since we have Light Screen, we should also use that. Because that protects all of them, too. That might be useful. For protecting us from all this damage. Since I am doing this as like one battle thing, I may as well just focus on doing other stuff. I was just going for me. I just realized it's not even going for our... just quickly attacked us a bit. Alright. Our first time actually Mega Evolving Raichu with Thunderbolt. That's gonna be cool to see. So we didn't get to see this properly. But now we get to see what it actually looks like properly. By the way, I was not expecting that to appear right away. Okay, whatever move that was, it sure came out really quick. Okay. Be easier if we wait until it gets closer to time before we heal it, by the way. Because we might be able to do it without healing in the meanwhile. Oh, here's a big thing. So I think grabbing one of those are the orbs they mentioned. If we grab one of those, the timer just completely pauses. Okay, I'd rather not play it risky. Raichu does not have the best defenses anyway, so we're gonna heal it just for safety. It's basically a timing setup that we have to get used to. I just realized also, because there are higher level Pokemon, you could get destroyed more quickly. So I think these Vogue Mega Vals are a little bit more interesting, both in terms of their damage they do already. That was a great way to get a bunch of Mega Power fast. Yeah, who needs Mega Evolution where you could just take it out with plus moves too? Alright. You need to catch the Staraptor you calmed, okay. Alright. Well, we did just that. I was about to say, is the game gonna remember now that we caught it? And just like before, we get a new Mega Evolution Stone. So now Staraptor can Mega Evolve. Ugh. Wow, Mega Staraptor nearly kicked our butts. I can't believe how much stronger even rogue Pokemon are in hyperspace. Hey, you free. We saw the rogue Mega Evolution readings disappear. Good work over there. Go ahead and call it a day. We'll get to work analyzing the data we got. Alright. Ah, the telltale golden gleam of another giant Pokeball. I think I know what's in it, but you better crack it open with a move and find out. Hi, Raichu. Time to do your classic Thunderbolt thing. And once again, more berries that we get to unlock. Hyper Pomade Berry, Hyper Kelpsie Berry, Hyper Qualot Berry, and Hyper Hondu Berry. So we get even better berries now. Also contain to what seemed to be more butter. So this is where we find this. That looks like the good stuff. Why don't we call it the Great Butter? I bet this will level up Ansha's donut game. Nice battling, Yoshi. Now let's get back to Hotel Z. Alright. Well, that one was also pretty easy, but to be fair, we were ready for it. We're back. Show on to what you found, Yoshi. Whatever could it be? More wonderful butter, how lovely. Yo, Tiny, I'm starting to crave a nice Hotel Z dinner. Heard and coming right up. So yeah, these hyperspace Luminose missions, they are the main missions of the DLC, basically. So we'll have to complete all of them to get stuff done. What is it like battling Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in hyperspace Luminose? They seem way too strong, actually. But we gave them a run for our money, apparently. That's how powered up the wild Pokemon in hyperspace Luminose are. I suppose that would be the hyperspace level phenomenon Koribo mentioned to us. I'm surprised you're still able to beat them. Well, you got an ace up our sleeve, right, Ansha? Hey, Mr. Koribo taught me something intriguing. When Yoshi and company pass through a hyperspace distortion, it appears their Pokemon receive a portion of the power that Hoopa gained from eating its donut. Whoa, that's cool. Your donuts and Hoopa's powers are really working in beautiful harmony. Let's dig in. Gotta keep our energy to sustain our hyperspace Luminose research. It was nice of a bunk to set us some apology goodies to go with dinner. I'm a strong Mega Evolution user too, right? I gotta challenge her to a battle soon. Part of being a Mega Evolution successor is seeing the different ways trainers and their Pokemon use it. You got done battling a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon and you're still hungry to battle a Mega Evolution user? Yeah, I'm about to experience Mega Evolution in all its incredible shapes and forms. Oh, here we go. Hey, Yansha. The distortions above the towers got you worried, huh? Yes, I feel like it can almost hear a voice calling faintly from it. Well, that's eerie. Is a Pokemon on the other side that's trying to tell us something? We'll have to keep surveying to find out, which means we need your donut teamwork. Alright. Anyway, you better head back to your hotel for the night before the bunk blows a gasket. I mean, before the bunk gets worried. I suppose I better. Good night, Miss Corina. Alright. Way. Stay. What is going on? Can you say more? Stay away, huh? What do you mean by stay away? Already pretty far away from wherever you are. You mean stay away from the hyperspace distortions? No, thank you. We're gonna keep doing those. I don't know who's trying to tell us off, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. Oh yeah, we still have that big Canary Brush, by the way. Thought I mentioned that though at the start of the video though. It's good that Jet announced that we're looking into hyperspace distortion and all, but I gotta say, I'm kind of shocked everyone in the city isn't really panicking. And what about you, Tawny? Is it really okay for you to keep blowing off Quartz for this? There's definitely stuff at Quartzicala that I should be doing. And hyperspace Luminose is more urgent. The whole city's counting on us. That's what's up. I can see why you're Team MZ's leader. Between you, me, and Yoshi, we can save any Pokemon that Vogue Mega evolves. How noble to save Pokemon not only of our city, but of Hyperspace Luminose too. What an amazing bunch Team MZ is. Really kind of you, Ansha. I'll be proud to helping your Hyperspace Luminose survey work along with Miss Karina. There will be no surveys without you two. They're practically TMZ members yourselves. Wait, I thought we were already members. Well, I haven't gotten Team MZ's logo anywhere on my garments. I couldn't bring myself to stitch up your hot signature coat with our logo, Ansha. Well, TMZ, lovely morning to you all. To put a damper on the day, but we're not done analyzing the survey data just yet. I'll let you know the moment we got something to report. Be good until then, kids. I know how got to be our go-to guy for Fiend's hyperspace films, but he's surprisingly on the ball. Oh, I got kind of a neat idea. What's up? I just thought it'd be fun to see the sights of Luminose instead of twiddling our thumbs here. You can't be satisfied shuttling between here and Miss May, right, Ansha? Since you mentioned it, I've been hoping to experience Cafe Soleil for myself. There you go. I got an exhibit I want to at the Luminose Museum. That sounds lovely. I'd like to pay the museum a visit too. Then we got ourselves a plan. First stop, the Luminose Museum. Second, sophisticated lounging at Cafe Soleil. Want to be our little Yoshi? Okay. They earned a break from making donuts, Ansha. Time to be a kid and have fun. Alright. To the Luminose Museum. See you there. So, while they're doing this, we can't make donuts then, I assume? Alright, I'm gonna take a little because there's still like 15 dozen side missions to do. If you watch the setup though, we more or less got all of them done. Except, 99 gimme gold coins and then getting a Fugus, but that's simply because we need to do other stuff. So we're gonna start by picking up these other side missions rather. To intrusion, the cafe for those who like communicating, just maybe not face to face. Yuck. Offie, it tastes like it's been laced with salt, like a lot of salt. What our introversion then is known for its delicate sweetness and rich aroma. No way it should taste salty of all things. There's a Pokemon up there doing something weird. We better chase after it. That's the rock salt Pokemon. Oi, you trainer, please help. Please, can you catch that naturally? I gotta find out if it's why our coffee is suddenly salty, huh? Okay. Will do, then. Will do. I said I would bounce out the game a bit, though. Do a bit of side missions, at least to start them, and this time if I find something I can't do, I'll just immediately do something else instead, and I'll just keep doing that until I get stuff done. Oh, hello, Shiny. Is that someone else's Pokemon that was shiny, by the way? Or, nah, it's probably up on the roof. Not like it matters. If we want to really hunt for shiny Pokemon, we'll get a shiny time that'll just make it easier. And we could also use benches to even reset whether or not it is a shiny or not. I don't know. I honestly don't know if we got any shiny Pokemon in the other games. I know it was designed in such a way where a shiny Pokemon is even rarer than rare. I would most certainly be freaking out right now if we had even a slight chance that we got one of them. Alright, as cool as it was to use Raichu, we do need to switch just briefly, because the only way I can train different Pokemon is by using them. Okay, this is really tough. Seems the only fast way to get to this particular side quest may be to just go up to Hotel Z's rooftop instead. Honestly, I should have just done this to begin with, though. Yeah, go up here, and then... I don't know what the heck that glow effect was for. It sounded really interesting, but... it's not what we're after right now. We're trying to get to our side quest Pokemon first. Well, looks like this was indeed the correct way to go. Again, bit of a roundabout way to go about things, but something we have to do. Alright, we're up on here. That's the Nestle you're looking for. Do you want to battle and try to catch it? Alright. So this is a new Pokemon from hyperspace then, because it was definitely not here in present. Okay, got it. We caught it. Alright. Did you catch that Nestle? If you did, please bring it back to the cafe. Good sir, I know you reported a coughing, tasting Alte. To you, I present Nestle. It's made up of rock salt, which it leaves behind in flakes as it moves around. So we'll replace the drink that you... No, don't do that. After a few steps, the taste really started to grow on me. Now I'm hooked. People do sometimes make coffee drinks with salt added, don't they? You should make the salted coffee as a part of a regular menu. What? I mean, yes, fine idea. We'll consider doing just that. In our case. Okay, then. Nice aromatic coffee with a dash of Nestle salt. Tried to make the perfect blend, but I think it's still too salty for most people. I'll keep it as part of a secret menu for those in the know. Everyone's tastes do differ after all. Anyways, I'm relieved to at least solve the mystery of why that drink was so salty. Thanks. Alright. That should have given us a new Pokemon just from that. It's weird that it didn't say as, that, though. It just said catching rock types. So that's weird. Thought it would tell us exactly what we got. Apparently not. Well, once again, to bounce out stuff, let's do as much side missions as we can in the rest of this video. Hey trainer, have you ever paid attention to the timer it takes a boost to charge up? The longer a move charges it. Oh, what are you thinking about? Are you just closing your eyes? The harder it hits, huh? Don't surprise me. Let's have a Pokemon battle. I'll show you how good charge up changes things. I think I'll call it charging towards victory. Talk to me when you're ready. I'll be buying my chime and charging. This could be pretty much anyone. I'm all charged up. Ready to battle? Well, then charge at me if you want. Okay. Oh, he's doing the feint again. Here we go. It really does take a while to even tuck, I see. Well, I assume that means we want to try to beat him with mostly... Oh, I just realized this isn't a fighting type. It's a fighting type, just like mine. That's gonna be interesting. I just realized, since it has a literally on charge time, we could probably just block the move, for all I know. Hey, that's the Pokemon that Sealy does. Oh wow, since that's so long, yeah, it looks like we couldn't really do much. No, it's very much exclusively gonna use the strongest ooze in the game, man. But they don't have fast charge time, so we can beat them by roaming around and also charging stuff ourselves. Because they're so low, that means we could probably just focus on running away. Yeah, okay. Well, no matter what you think about it, you probably weren't going to do much anyways, weren't you? But I charged and charged. And charged. I'm all out of charge. And yet you're still doing the thing anyway. But you're good. Can you stop surprising me like that? Just, here, take this TM and do some charging. We get Skull Lash for that. I'll teach your Pokemon Skull Lash. Raise the user defense while charging up, then let's loose a massive hit. Oh boy, you're doing it again, aren't you? This is kind of annoying. I'm delaying this one. Is it good? Make me proud. Yeah. Even I know that's pushing it too far, so maybe could you step now? Okay, good. Alright, well I'm getting out of here and never talking to you again. The guy was more annoying than anything. Like, do you really wait that long to say something, man? It's like it's like delaying is part of what you do, I think. Be more funner if you just said it right away, but I guess talking too fast is also really bad, you know. Oh yeah, we're seeing distraction, right. We did get all the screws. I think I just mentioned that a bunch of times moreover. Of course, I thought it was up top and happened to be down here instead. Alright, well we made it, finally. They're also kind of waiting. Life without a true rival isn't worth living. You got that right, apparently. Knew you'd understand. That's why I need you to become my rival. I know it's a lot to ask for a stranger, but just hear me out. I were born on the same day as children. You chose to raise the same Pokemon, Charcadet. Here on the item the trainer uses, this Pokemon can evolve into 2 different species. And we cannot let our Charcadet remain Charcadet as no fated rivals such as you and I cannot walk the same path forever. So we parted ways, choosing one of us to evolve Charcadet into Armarouge, the other Surledge. That was until Destiny called and our paths crossed again. On a fateful day, we decided to pick Carouge against Armarouge, a battle to determine for all which one is the greater trainer. That'd just be the best story. I've always wanted a life like that, but I don't have a rival born on the same day as me, or even a friend. That's why I need you to become my rival, please. Not this auspicious armor or malicious armor. We need to evolve Charcadet. I'll give you whichever one you want, so please evolve a Charcadet and finally live out the fateful battle of my dreams. Of course, we still need to find one. Just let me know when I decide on which set of armor you want, huh? Oh, it's limited, huh? Let's try the malicious armor for fun. Malicious armor, so you can evolve your Charcadet into Surledge. Alright. Now I'll use the auspicious armor to evolve my Charcadet here into Armarouge. Here we go, Charcadet. The day is new to wield that blazing crimson power. Alright. Just like that, it looks cool now. Now we must fight to the finish. You with only your Sarouge, I with only my Armalouge. Once again, another solo battle. Just when we thought those were done, we are still not done, and we still need to get the Pokemon first. Hence why we need to progress the game more, because otherwise we cannot get it. But I assume because we've progressed the game to a certain point, that means we should be able to get one, but we do need to find it first. Why does this say up, for some reason? Just says common types grass, that's all. Alright, well, you know what? Since I'm gonna have to do it anyway, it'd be easiest to actually start to training it now before we forget. And from there, I don't really have any idea. I haven't really battled with Charcadet at all. I know for sure in a solo battle we'll need Protect as per usual, but beyond that, I don't really know what to use on him. So, since we need to do it, oh, of course not. Game thinks I should hurry off to my destination, meaning I can't do those until we stuff done. At least now we know where to look for man. Okay, well in that case I will not give you the Charcadet battle at all. In fact, I will ignore you just like I did the other one and try this side mission and see if it's easier. I will say, so far the missions I hate the most are the ones that make you battle with only one Pokemon. It's cool at first glance, but feels unnecessarily challenging. Basically forces you to multiple different Pokemon just for the purposes of having that. Oh, the Squawkabilly. Up on the roofs. Oh, he's squabbling. It's maddening. I just can't take it. Get rid of him. Alright, that's more simpler. We will do that then. And by the way, yeah, it's a tough battle, so probably something else we're gonna have to do by leveling the Pokemon to 100. I'm definitely tired of messing around. I may just honestly level it to 100, give it a something that helps boost its either attack or defense, or maybe even just do the classic boost attack and boost defense. By classic, I mean like assuming that the opponent's gonna only use Fiddle Boost and just do attack defense exclusively. Alright. Wow, they're still annoying. Haven't even gone up there. Who do I want to take out the Ash with? Let's do it with our Gardevoir. How about that? Alright. They won't stop smacking, I see. And just like before, we have to get all of them done at once. Can't catch them either. Okay. They're definitely a lot stronger than my Squawk abilities I had. Squawk out of here. Wait, wait, I just realized they weren't even doing other stuff. They were actually talking. Right, because they're supposed to be like parrots. So yeah, they actually spoke real words. They told Squawk out of here, basically. That's cool, actually. Darn Squawk ability. You got rid of him. Thanks so much. Okay. A very interesting guy, that's for sure. I have no idea what he's gonna do in the future, but it sounds like his future is very up in the air. But I mean, it's probably very confusing. Alright, I don't know if I want to immediately teleport into a cutscene, so instead I'll teleport a few feet away from it. How about that? Set a save here, and then save and call it quits. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I guess, see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!